The Chronicles of Narnia, when NIMBY not in my backyard becomes Narnia, not anywhere remotely near, I'm afraid. 1. You've all seen those boxes of chocolates where the beautiful scene on the front distracts you from the quality of the produce inside. As you wince on the Wimbury Cracknell, you gaze at the resplendent honeystone thatched cottages in the Cotswold village of Bybury, Gloucestershire, or the sunlit cobbles on Shaftesbury's Gold Hill, or maybe the view from your holiday-let window where now they want to site a telephone mast which would be over your dead body if you actually lived there, but will give you the signal you crave for the Wi-Fi for your guests who perhaps won't notice the mast if you get the young woman that does when she comes on the bus to place a welcoming tall vase of flowers on the windowsill. 2. You've purchased that bijou buy-to-let cottage, perfectly placed right next to the pub that serves the Indian pale ale you so like, the pub you sat in applauding the open mic, the pub where you first understood that life could be good, the pub where you made the decision to buy a second home for you because, well, the money's there. But now your guests are crying, their children can't sleep, and the TripAdvisor reviews are deafening, so you're doing your best to get the pub closed down from another world, from Narnia. 3. You campaign to stop the church bells from ringing on a Sunday morning, just as they always have, so that on the occasions that you come to stay, the sacrosanctity of your well-deserved lie-in can be respected and religiously observed. You should be up there ringing those bells and announcing how wondrous it is to be here, crowing like the cockerel you seek to silence from his early renditions of unbridled joy. Give him free range. He only lives a few years. Let him, like you, enjoy his time in the sun. 4. You wouldn't welcome new industry if it came, all granite and wood wrapped up in a poldark set. The old stone engine houses live on. Their beauty keeps them as marketable as castles, menhirs and standing stones. But now they're blighting your view with wind turbines, and all your energy is going into petition to stop it. The farmer grows the power you need for your website to protest against his fields of black solar panels that dare to raise their sightless gaze like sunflowers from this inspected isle that you call a second home. Now there's talk of them building a lithium mine somewhere over the hill, and even though you won't be able to see it, you still know it's there, and their wagons will have to pass by your door if they miss the turning. So you're going to do your best to stop it. You've already come up with the acronym, and you zigzag your diesel SUV beating the village bounds like a Luddite, sponsored by a local estate agent. 5. You're glad the ivy-clad shack in the village has been condemned by the testimony of prophets. An old garage that has been there since the first car. Look, it's there on that old postcard you shared on Facebook. The post that said, "This is where our new holiday home is." Has now become an eyesore that needs to be removed, but not for affordable housing, dear God. We don't want their sort around here, with their noisy children, remember yours, and toxic old cars, remember yours back in the day. Lowering the standards now ours have been raised. You could tell some tales of your council house upbringing, but we don't want that sort near here, not anywhere remotely near, I'm afraid. Why should I care? I've worked hard to get here, but did you really work any harder than those on 0 hours contracts, holding down 3 jobs, delivering your groceries and your Amazon buys, or caring for someone's bothersome parent, those who will have to work hard all of their lives to find the money to pay for the ever-increasing rent? This land, like Narnia, is one you found and loved, arrived at not through a wardrobe but by car or train. You marvelled at its harbours, its churches and farms, and found a mystical land ripe for exploration. At what point did you lose that wonder so that you fight to stop the fisherman build a net loft or a farmer to raise a barn? Their forefathers made this place. Harbours weren't built to be pretty, barns weren't built to be converted. Live here because you love the place, not its market value. You who have achieved fiscal strength through the dictates of your heritage, or just lucky breaks in the property stakes, social housing all sold off and not replaced. Remember when you were young and the home was actually affordable. Jobs were for life if you so desired, or just until something better came by. You paid your tax and insurance stamp and raised a family there. Then the lying witch in the boardroom gave you the chance to own your own home, the chance to own gas, electricity and water, the chance to share in the power to stop caring. This power of this land is not driven by windmills or solar panels, but by the house price and the fervour of its protection. To care more about the value of what lies around you under the pretext of beauty is disingenuous. This land and its children are worth more than that. It seems life is like that box of chocolates, where the cover has more value than the contents of the box, who know exactly what they are going to get.